Good morning, everyone. Good evening, if you're in Oz, or night actually, isn't it? Hope you're all doing well. Oh, it's freezing here today. We're sheltering under our oak tree. From quite a bitter wind this morning, but lovely to see everyone. Of course, not everyone was able to make it on New Year's Day, so it's like a little bit of a reunion this morning, which is lovely. I'm just trying to find somewhere to shelter a bit from the wind. So, yes, a week into 2023, and as predicted, the insanity continues, doesn't it? We've got it is like a repeat of 2020, isn't it? I put out a little post with a great cartoon from Bob Moran. He just captures things so perfectly. Saying that, what should we do for this year? Let's do 2020 again. So we've now got another variant. We're back to the variants, aren't we? And this one, this one is they've released the Kraken, haven't they? This is the Kraken variant, which is the most transmissible, blah blah blah. Obviously, we know what's going on here. That it's just the usual cover up. Excuse me for all this illness we're seeing, which we know the cause of. But yeah, of course, it's another variant we all have to be very scared about. We're seeing the masks being peddled again. We've had a few articles and different things circulating. The suggestion that should masks be mandated again. It's even been propositioned. Good to see that, in these polls the majority is definitely saying no, but it's just quite an eye-opener, really, to see these things sort of coming back, which kind of, it smacks of desperation, really, in my view. But yeah, we've got this relentless, the juggernaut ploughing ahead, as we knew it would. Over here in the UK, the 15-minute city things, aka climate lockdowns, is very much getting into the public consciousness now. There are more cities that are councils that are apparently mulling this over. Obviously, we know as soon as these things spread, and there's that lockstep again, obviously it's 100% part of the agenda. We've got the freedom of movement being massively restricted by this. Of course, it's all tarted up to sound wonderful. You've got the WEF, as per, doing their PR. Signal's really bad. I'll just move somewhere else. Yes, so Paris, it's all made to look wonderful. It's all about saving the environment. It all looks like it's very much favourable to the residents, and this rosy glow. We know it's absolute bullshit. We know what it's all about. And I actually think that with this this kind of thing, with the 15-minute cities, with all of these things where it's massive restrictions on movement, that this is where we're going to have to see more people actually stepping up and getting involved now, because it's not something that we can just, when it's your city, your home, whatever, you're going to be directly affected. It's like I've been saying the whole way along, it tends to be that until somebody is directly impacted, there's a tendency for people to be quite apathetic and complacent. It's just, you know, it's been bred into us over a very, very long time. But with this, it's kind of really moving into another phase now. And, you know, the ramifications are just huge. So I think actually on the positive side, if you can find one, then I think it will be something that galvanises people, because at the moment, yeah, they're going for the woke places, you know, like Oxford, where you've got very much the whole climate farce. You know, people are very into it, and they tend to be on the more kind of liberal woke side of things. So it's kind of a soft entry, but you know, I think when they're trying this out in other places, there will be a lot of opposition, and it could be the trigger. You know, this could be one of the things that really gets people who are maybe have been a bit on the fence, or you know, life's still ticking over, so they haven't really got involved, but this is a real red flag. So I think it's going to be the year. You know, I'm not one for predicting what an entire year is going to be like, because you know, who really knows. But I think the way things, where we're at in all of this, and the way things are going, it's going to be get off your arse time. I do think that. I think this is where we're going to have to see more people realising that they can't just hope that someone else sorts it all out, that these other people, oh, it can't be allowed to happen, but you just sort of sit on your backside and hope and pray and kind of leave it to others. It's going to be, oh shit, this is really affecting me now in a very tangible, palpable way, and that's where our power lies, when we're coming together and saying no. So I guess it's watch this space. More lunacy coming out. And one final thing is, as I've said over and over again, this kind of evil and insanity. You must remember that these are psychopaths. Of course, there's a great level of a certain kind of intelligence there, but they are absolutely mental, psychopathic, and it comes out in what they're doing. So when you've got things like the WEF, again, literally promoting paedophilia, literally, I will see if I can find the post. I thought at first that it couldn't be real, which is very naive of me, given, you know, everything that's happened and continues to happen. But still, you know, it's like, they can't, surely. But yes, you've got Schwab himself talking about love between well, basically between children and adults, and we know what he's referring to as some kind of gift to humanity. And it's absolutely stomach churning. But things like this, again, just raise huge red flags for people, and it will be their downfall. That arrogance, the hubris, the raving insanity, and the constant pushing of it. So yeah, I think it's just buckle up, really. Hold the line. I think that's very much part of it. Just keep holding the line, because a lot of this is going to be just riding out the absolute madness. So yeah, I hope you've had a great stand at having one. My hands are absolutely frozen, so it's time for me to get back to my cup of tea and yeah, have a good one.